A look there at Franco Park, site of this edition of Afternoon Baseball, presented by The Show. We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, sometimes you keep waiting for that perfect pitch, then you look up and it's 0-2.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Josh Bennett will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
And sometimes young pitchers like this will try to overthrow that fastball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Felipe Nunez will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And if he can get through this number 3 hitter in the first, it'll go a long ways towards settling him down and getting him involved in this start.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Yeah, and when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign he's a little jumpy out there to start this game. That's a good move by the guy behind the plate to come out and give him a word or 2 of encouragement.
Robbie Potter digs in at the plate. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Matt, he's digging a hole for himself now by not offering at those.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. From the stretch. Outside, 2-1.
Trying for that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it. That might be a message early from the home plate umpire saying you're not going to get that this afternoon.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Another 2-2 offering. Now a curveball here is banged into center field, and he'll reach on a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now. David Richards will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And for a guy who hasn't given up any runs yet, this will be pitch number 20 here in the first inning.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Pause, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. On now to the top half of inning number 2 with no score. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Steven Cortez will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Very enticing, but a good job holding up.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
And there was a good breaking ball. Might have caught him off guard a bit that time.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Number 20 will get his first shot at it here. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1.
And a lot of guys like to look at a pitch in their first at bat, but that was a location he could have done some damage with.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's seen the kitchen sink here in this first at bat.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate.
Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Alan Lester will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Number 34 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this will be fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Josh Bennett will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The next pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now. Maybe a good time to put on the hit and run.
Yeah, I think so. You've got a guy up there that can handle the bat and a good count to do it on him. I wouldn't be surprised to see him roll the dice and send him.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. A tag for 1, and they will get the force for the out. But they won't get the triple play as he's safe at first. And as you get another look, a good job by the third baseman of getting that sure out and then firing over to second for the double play. Felipe Nunez will dig in. He singled his first time around. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Right on the inside part of the plate. Not much you can do with that fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 now.
And it looks like he's found a nice release point on that curveball.
Swinging a high pop-up back behind the mound. Number 77 will put this one away, and the side is retired. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Robbie Potter will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. In there at the letters 0-1. Fouled back. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And that's a good time to throw that spinner. Make him fish for something.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. David Richards will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
And you can tell they're thinking, do not let him extend his arms. Keep pitching him tight.
In there, 2-1. Two and two now.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Grounded to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Steven Cortez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, 2-out single right there, and that constitutes a rally the way this one's gone. Let's see if they can do anything with it.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Cabrera has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Omar Manuel will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Line hard into left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Alan Lester will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a changeup is bounced to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Number 34 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Another really close pitch there. He's been around the strike zone quite a bit. You know, sometimes that can be good. Other times, though, it can make you a little too predictable out there.
So put another 0 on the board as they've been. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Josh Bennett will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Oh, and the curveball hung a bit as this is lined into left, a leadoff single.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Robbie Potter will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And I'll tell you, I've been surprised at how often they've swung and missed so far.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. David Richards will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Full count pitch on its way. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Steven Cortez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the... We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Number 20 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
And now that they've staked him to a 3-run lead, you have to figure he'll be able to pitch a little more confidently out there.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Omar Manuel will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Comes in with the changeup and it's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But you know, this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Called strike 2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Alan Lester will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
And the MLB average is right around 58% for first pitch strikes. He's got to be way over that.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Pitch on the way. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutouts. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Number 34 will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here's a swing and a little dribbler in fair territory out in front of home plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Josh Bennett comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And this has been a well-played ball game. No errors on either side.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Felipe Nunez will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And these guys aren't out of this game, but their chances are diminishing by the second.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, and once you see a guy 3 or 4 times in a game, it's easy to see patterns in how they pitch you.
Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, I would have thought he was gearing up for a 3-1 fastball, but he pulled the string on a beautiful changeup instead. That pitch fooled me and the guy at the plate.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Dives, and he makes the catch. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Robbie Potter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. David Richards will stand in. Base on balls his last time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And now if he can get on, he's got a chance to make this interesting.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Steven Cortez will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Boy, and he's taking this thing to the edge of disaster. Now he's trying to rescue it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And he'll try to keep the ball down here and maybe try to get that one final double play ball to end it.
Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
And you've got one of the hottest hitters in the club up there, so on one hand, you do need to be careful, but on the other hand, you don't want to fall too far behind and be forced to come in with a fastball.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
And you'll see it one more time. You can see he's pitching with such confidence out there right now. There's another example.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Pitch count now, 120. If he makes it to the finish line, it's going to be on fumes.
Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this might not have been one for the ages, but it was still a good competitive game here, folks. That's all you can really ask for.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so Dave, probably not much debate as to who will receive our Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, Matt, there's no debate in my mind. The thing I liked was the way he really challenged these hitters. Nothing fancy. He just went right after him. That allowed him to throw the shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Dave Campbell, Eric Karros, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for being with us this afternoon. This has been a presentation of MLB.